So we see the lifeguards at the front there, styled as the most senior regiment in the British Army, followed by the Blues and Royals. Bill, can I just bring you in to just talk us through what we're witnessing as the troops begin to make their way?
Yes, we're seeing detachments now deploying up to the castle. Those are the Highlanders of the 4th Battalion Royal Regiment of Scotland, the Queen's Colour Squadron of the Royal Air Force Regiment, the Royal Air Force, and behind them the band of the Grenadier Guards. Now they are going to lead the procession down through the route, so they have an absolutely special occasion role in this, and led by the Senior Drum Major of the Household Division. The Blues and Royals passing us now, and a detachment of foot guards who will be lining the route. See in the state dress the drum majors of the corps of drums of the 1st Battalion Coastal Guards and 1st Battalion Welsh Guards. See, the drums are shrouded for a funeral, but the drums still need to be in use to keep the pace on the march. These drummers are not professional musicians. These are from the battalions. They're combat infantrymen. Assorted groups where you see a mixture like that, these are the markers for the representative groups moving now through the arch into the quadrangle, so that when the main body arrive, they will go exactly into place without any fuss. The Royal Marines now from 40 Commando at Taunton. You can see there the view down the long walk from the quadrangle. And there is the quadrangle, so that the representative groups will be on the grass, and the quadrangle will be lined by the foot guards and the household cavalry.
And Bill, we'll slowly see the quadrangle fill up in the course of the next 40 minutes or so, won't we? It is going to be quite a sight, really. All of those gathered for the moment, first when we see Her Majesty of Queen, but of course then the moment we see the coffin emerge itself.
That's exactly right, and the parade will obviously do a royal salute for that. Also on parade will be the guidon of the Queen's Royal Hussars, the colours of the infantry regiments and the Grenadier Guards, the truncheon of the Royal Gurkha Rifles, and the bands in the centre will be the band of the Scots Guards, the band of the Royal Marines Commando Training Centre at Lympstone, and the combined bands of the Royal Air Force. A magnificent sight coming through the trees, all from their respective assembly areas where they've been dispersed. That's the band and bugles of the Rifles, and as I said earlier, they have a very key role here in the Horseshoe Cloister at the West Steps.
Bill, you mentioned earlier that we should watch carefully how the Rifles march, because it's different to others.
Yes, you'll see that in contrast to the scarlet and gold of many of the troops, the Rifles are in very distinctive dark green and black, and this reflects their lineage and indeed continued existence as light infantry, right back to when in the Peninsular War they were the skirmishers and needed to be camouflaged rather than scarlet. And they march at a faster rate than the rest of the army, at 140 paces a minute. Their motto is Celer et Audax, swift and bold, and we will see them march down the route into their position at the West Steps.